What's up YouTube, it's me, your boy BuaLock, the BuaLock, and this is demo guide for season 2 of War Within. Compared to last season, we kinda have really good tier sets this season, and I think demo is really good, and it will be even better with 4 sets. Let's move to tier sets first, and then I'll go to talents and gears and stuff. So, two set tiers, two sets will give us your spells and abilities have a chance to hit jackpot. That's almost greater threat stalker at 132% effectiveness. Casting Tyrant will always hit a jackpot. So this means that every time we summon Tyrant or we get proc from tier set, we summon Great Threat Stalker. And this Great Threat Stalker actually... I wanna see my demo games if I played some. I played earlier, but on other log. This Great Threat Stalker does really good damage. It does up to 700 to 1 million damage, sometimes normal hit. So if it crits, it's pretty huge. Also, 4 set will be casting on off cooldown, causes your active Threat Stalkers to cast red by that 20. But in PvP it's 10% and increases damage by 5% for each soul shard spent on hand of cooldown. So instead of 10, like instead of 20%, it's 10, and after like each soul shard is like 5% instead of 10. This tooltip is bugged. So damage increase will be 25%. It will be 25% effectiveness because 10 is on default, and then if you use soul shard with 3 shards, that's another 15%. Anyways, let's move to the talents. There was some changes. We played like this. Let me get out of combat so I can change. We played like this. This is pretty much the talents. This used to reduce doom like duration whenever we use the demonic core, but they changed it. So now every time you hand off cooldown, your doom duration on target reduces. So you want to use that because doom pretty much does good damage. Another thing is you can remove this and play that because Tyrant pretty much does close to no damage compared to Dark Lair, which is blasting. And yeah, this is good AoE damage, but like Gloomhound is doing way more damage. It basically does double damage because they buff this a lot, and the overall damage of this is way crazier. But yeah, that's pretty much the talents. Another change is we don't have Dark Lair anymore, so you pretty much are left with these talents. And against casters, you pretty much can go like this. Bonds of Fel maybe does pretty decent damage. You can also go Soul Reap. We have new talent, Bloodstones, gives you haste when you cookie, but you can use only one time in combat, which I don't like, so I'm not really using it. But this is my default PvP combat talents. If I'm against casters, I go like that, and maybe that or that. But yeah, it's really like I missed the Dark Lair anyway. Yeah, let's move to the overall like damage rotation and stuff like that. So you wanna summon Gloomhound, Wildfiend, then you wanna use Power Siphon. You wanna like send one Demon Bolt, Red Stalkers, Grimer Field Guard, Tyrant. You wanna pop like your Racials, Demonic Strength, and dump your Soul Shards. Okay. That's your opener burst. You wanna use like Red Stalkers on cooldown. You wanna every time you get Demonic Core, you wanna spread your Doom on multiple targets. So you wanna use Demon Bolt on multiple targets and try to keep track of it. Every time it expires, you wanna refresh. Then you send on new targets, and so on. That way, your Doom guards will summon way faster and way often. Only issue we have right now is that Doom guards are not summoning on PvP dummies because they are bugged. But here I'll show you guys on like PV dummies how often you can summon Doom guard. It's pretty crazy. Okay, that's a Tyrant. See, one Doom guard, second Doom guard. And you just wanna keep like rotating your Demon Bolts on multiple targets. So you apply Doom. And that way when they expire, you have a chance to summon Doom guard. Another Doom guard. And trust me, these Doom guards are not joke. They do way more damage than Tyrant, and it's one of your top damages in like whole combat. So you wanna make sure you get good spread of like Doom. Look how many Doom guards can we summon. And yeah, the damage of like you can see here, it's 1.1 million, but it's not that much because those are PvE training dummies. It's around 400-500k. Still, when you summon bunch of them in one fight, it adds up. It makes pretty good damage overall. Also, Doom doesn't do as much damage as it did here. It's because of PvE targets. But that was just to make like point of like how often Doom guards summon. Another thing is most people used to craft weapon last season. With Ascendance embellishment, and I've heard that Ascendance embellishment doesn't scale up with stats. So I suggest you guys to go lens. This lens scales up, and if you see my like it's 1% here, but usually it's like 3-4% my overall damage. So having 3%, 4% of your total damage done by nothing basically is pretty huge. It's 3 damage. And another thing, against some comps, you can just swap to whole talent. Everything stays same. Okay, everything stays same, except you just change Hall of Terror and go to like Diabolist for a shorter cooldown. You can go that against Rogue Mage and like Evoker healers that stack on top of enemies. Maybe Fistweaver Monks too. It's a pretty good way to CC all enemies, and yeah. Another thing is you can craft 2 rings and a neck with the 3 conquest tokens, like those conquest ones. you wanna do weekly quest of bloody tokens in here, Undermine, and then there was another quest here for 500 tokens, but it's here now. You can get 500 tokens here. That way you can buy boots with haste and wrist with bloody tokens. Then you can buy head and shoulders, because those two gives you best stats for all 3 specs of locks. Haste mastery, tier set, and pretty much you'll be 670 eye level. You can get weapon in weak tiered, I think, with the conquest, like this achievement. So you pretty much don't wanna craft weapon, especially with ascendance embellishment that doesn't scale up. Anyways, that's for the burst and all that stuff. Damage rotation. Remember, make sure to spread your doom on multiple targets. Let's see again. Let's see again, just in case, to like show you guys how much doom does on a PvP target. The other was like on PvE, and it's unrealistic numbers, because on PvP dummies you won't do as much, or like even players. But I wanted to show you guys how often you can summon the Doom Guards, because for some reason, since the expansion release, they just don't work on PvP dummies. So I had to use them on PvE. But then the damage was unreal. Okay, I think that's enough. Here you see like 700k crit, 500k normal hits, 27 hits, 30 hits. So Doom can be your like one of the top damages if you use it properly. Also, this soul anthema is this here. You can spread it by using like Demon Bolt or like Hand of Gul'dan. It used to be Hand of Gul'dan too in season 1. I don't know if they changed something. But yeah, your Demon Bolt spread stat, it's a dot, and you can do pretty good damage with it, like cleave damage. Anyways, that's for burst and all items and like sockets and stuff. Well, I only have one socket because I'm poor. I have no honor left, and I geared up 4 locks already and a warrior, so I cannot have more sockets right now. But you guys wanna put sockets in. Another thing is, I wanna comment on this, because most people are like, oh, BuaLock, Demo is not doing damage, it's not fun, blah blah. Do you guys ever think of like when you get CC'd for like 20 seconds? When you get CC'd for 20 seconds, do you not get pissed off? Every time I play against enemies, enemy like healers, I imagine them losing their mind, because let's say your team is fighting that guy, and this is enemy healer right here. Okay, look what you can do. You stun the main target, then you Grime or Filgard on a healer, interfere while you're still DPSing enemy, then you fear again, another fear, then you coil, and then you DR stun. That's like 20 seconds easy CC on a healer that has no trinket. So now, can you imagine how upset the enemy healer is that you guys just CC'd him for 20 seconds and you guys won the game? Also, Demo contributes with the healing reduction. So, and bunch of like stuns and like CC. So you are pretty good at CCing, killing your teammates when they need it, and you provide healing reduction, which mostly casters don't have. SPS with Siphon and like Destro has with Fell Fissure, but they need to cast Chaosfall for it. As Demo, you don't need to cast anything, you just send your pet to whatever and that's it. Every time it Legion strikes, like you get healing reduction on enemy team. It's also AoE, so if they are stuck in, you can see here. I don't know why. See, it's AoE, like all three of them getting it. So if they stack, you pretty much apply healing reduction on all three targets. So I don't know why you guys don't like Demo. Demo's, I think, one of the most fun casters to play. It's mostly because damage is low sometimes, but I think this season will be different with tier sets and everything. I think Demo looks good. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this guide and learned something new, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, I'll catch you guys on stream. Thanks for watching. See ya next time. Peace, peace, peace.